Lane, and Tom. Maybe this is just another plan to end you.
I think it was pretty obvious the last show when they literally dropped me on my head that there's no love lost between us anymore, not any at all.
So I don't think I have really much to worry about.
You know Tom, Mr. Billington better than anyone. All right, almost, but Isana, you have literally been into the inner workings of the terrorist laboratory. Now, I am being a smart man, a betting man. I put my chips on you tonight. You have the upper hand in this, but you also know Tom and Mr. Lane, Mr. Billington. What do you think they have in store for you?
Pain. Lots and lots of pain. And
We're no stranger to pain.
no, and I certainly plan on returning everything, and then some, for the years of trouble that he has caused me.
My final question, Isana, is for you. Now, you mentioned them dropping you on your neck, and uncommon knowledge that I know you didn't want to get out, but your neck isn't 100%. You know Tom knows this. Maybe Mr. Leiter didn't know this. You know Dick Lane knows this. Precautions tonight? Maybe a little weary?
I'm not necessarily worried. I have someone to have my back this time. It's not going to be 2-on-1. It's going to be 2-on-2. And not for nothing, but I've certainly been making sure that, my neck is as strong as it can be given the circumstances, and they can try, but they will not succeed because I persevere. And as long as I persevere, anything's possible.
Mind you, I used to team with Tom. I know him. I know the stunts he's going to try to pull. And I think I'm ready. And I hope he's ready. That's a better day.
There you have it, Mr. Leiter. Isana tonight, they take on Mr. Billington and the insane Dick Lane. Will it be a little bit of revenge? Or will those two finally put the final nail in the coffin of Mr. Leiter?
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall.
Thank you, Mr. Chad Epic, for catching up with Sean Leiter and Isana, trying to get what's on their mind going into this
I didn't
matchup.
even say I'm busy air freshening this place. All patchouli and pot smoke. Gross.
Now that all of the smoke has cleared, we're leading into this next tag team matchup of the night.
Grudge match. These two men, Billington and Lane, took their matters into their own hands and their destiny in RWA into their own hands when they double suplex Isana at elite status. Right on her dome piece.
Or what?
Dome piece.
What's that?
Her head, moron. Her head.
Isn't that Ebonics? Since when did you come from the hood, son? I didn't know you were so gangsta. I didn't know you were so gangsta B.
I said you come down a little bit.
Well, yeah. I went for a walk, so I'm good. It's amazing what some fresh air and a cup of coffee will do for a fella. Formerly the trio of terror, now 2/3 of which are here.
You know who you could thank for Tom Billington's disposition?
Who?
Me.
You're the guy that made him quit drinking? Tom Billington used to be a barrel of laughs until he gave up the sauce, really.
I know. And look what he's become.
You conservatives are no fun.
You liberals are no joke.
Hey, I resemble that.
You're a running joke to a question no one asked.
I don't identify as such.
You probably identify as a Black Apache helicopter.
I identify as a wrestling fan, and particularly a fan of Sean Leiter's wrestling. This guy has really come into his own, I feel, as though over the past couple of years.
Sean Leiter is a talented individual. He is a great wrestler. We're happy to have him back in the RWA. At least some of us are. Thankfully, he left his ex in Virginia.
Yeah, I'm not going to delve into any bit of this man's personal life, but you're right. It is great to see him back, a part of the RWA fold.
Where he belongs. And this young woman, Isana, has made quite the name for herself in New England wrestling. She's been up and down the road, making a name for herself and getting paid for it.
starting off as just a mere photographer, a fan of the craft, becoming well learned within said craft, and now an ample competitor throughout the entire region.
Absolutely. Very talented, very focused. But her and Sean Leiter have not tagged. Tom Billington, Dick Lane have the experience advantage.
That they do. And you know, there's another advantage here. Both Sean Leiter and Isana were once really, tag team members under Tom Billington's tutelage.
Yes, they were.
These guys know one another all so well.
Yes.
Much anticipated tag team grudge match coming up. Who you got?
Who do I have? That's a tough one. I think I'm going to go with Sean Leiter and Isana.
I bet you would. Now, I'm going to be the antagonist. I'm going to go with the experienced tag team. I'm going to go with Lane and Billington because they know what they're doing. They know it has to be done, and they will do anything within their power to get that done.
Fair enough.
Starting off with Sean Leiter versus the interdimensional superstar, Dick Lane.
The superhuman uber mega villain guy, right?
Whatever.
Yeah. Another fellow with 15 monikers locks up with Sean Leiter and plants him right onto his ass.
That's why you don't mess with the superhuman meta villain.
Superhuman meta villain. Okay, I got you.
That power suit is not to be trifled with, my friend.
Yeah, that's right.
Now you're calling Sean Leiter trifling. I didn't know you were so gangsta, B.
You shut up.
You can't stop me. I'm the meta-human supervillain.
See, he said it.
Meta-human supervillain. You said it backwards.
You botched it all together. That's what you do, Bocce Rossi.
I call him the uber bad guy. That covers all bases. But don't turn your back to Sean Leiter. That's just a dumb move, honestly.
I completely agree. Why you would turn your back on an opponent, whether in the match, before the match, or after the match, is really stupid. Tag into the suplex sweetheart. Very skilled in her own right. Almost like a judo throw right there.
Extra turn of the wrist and a real deep hip toss. Shades of Taz with that kind of technique, really.
Now using his arm as leverage to try and choke him up.
And this is a game of leverage.
Absolutely. Leiter back in, quick tags. Very impressed so far with Leiter and Isana. The more they work on that joint, left hand, left arm, and wrist area of Dick Lane, the better things can go. Showing you the inexperience of Dick Lane. He's still fresh and new. Should have went for a tag there.
Yeah, he should have. I mean, he did have the perfect opportunity to do so. Maybe he felt he still could have gotten one over on Leiter. I'm not so sure. But now it's like, both Leiter and Isana have focused on that left arm. And in doing so, they've made him very vulnerable to potential submission down the line. Beautiful picture, perfect vertical suplex.
Living up to her namesake. This is where that not tagging in Tom Billington really costs them. Extends the time in the ring for Dick Lane. He needs a
Basement
tag.
drop.
There we go.
Up is right in time.
Really just charged in there. A bit too aggressive. Big line.
He just smoked her with that.
Can we not reference smoking anymore, please?
It's a figure of speech. Relax, will you?
And now the experience comes into play. Isolating the ring. cutting it in half.
Blind tag made by Dick Lane. Double Irish whip. Tandem
Next snap.
offense.
Ref needs to get him out of the ring. Really working on the neck and head of Isana. Once you identify a body part, you got to exploit it.
Double underhook. Goes for the suplex in the pit. No, he's going to throw in some forearms. Isana keeping her guard up.
You know, Tom Billington and Dick Lane both think Isana turned her back on them.
So is this where this all stems from, really?
Absolutely. Once she gained control of RWA with T Phoenix, they felt they had an in. Not so lucky. They felt like they were left out in the cold. Peppering her with shots. Taking a bit too much time here.
And Dick Lane takes, like you said, a bit too long, giving her ample time to recover.
Flatliner. Looks like he relinquished the cover a bit too soon. He had leverage and got up a bit too soon from that, thinking he had the match won. Smart tag team wrestling right there. Put the fresh man in. Continue the punishment and the assault.
Bravado jawbreaker to the knee.
Not enough. That's a statutory back break. Dragging her back into their corner. Cutting the ring back off. Smart wrestling.
Past 3 minutes, I'd be upset too.
Tag back in, Dick Lane.
Isana fights away out of Dick's shoulders. Throws the overhead German.
Need a tag fast.
Sean Leader back in this matchup. Charges at Tom Billington. They both miss. Back elbow.
Oh, man.
Snapdragon suplex.
Come on, Sean! Come on, Sean! Yeah! Oh, yeah?
Misdirection. Beautiful drop kick.
Nice switch to the go behind.
Let's do something cool!
Isana giving Sean Leader the deal. Throwing him onto Tom and Dick.
What is the deal? Isana seems to have regained her composure. Billington's still prone on the outside. Taking too much time.
And Tom Billington with the assist. See Sean Leader prevents him from. Oh my God!
Right into the guardrail. Back and neck first. Choke slam. The forced choke slam wasn't enough to pin the suplex sweetheart. Showing really, really amazing resilience. All they got in mind now is Billington and Leader on the outside. Lane Isana in the ring. Oh! What a kick. Oh my God. While Frog Splash to Billington from Leader on the outside dispatches Billington. Nice throw. What?
Booby trap.
Shades of the epidemic, I think. Going for a lung blower. Double stomp. And that's it. Impressive work. Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk it? The inexperienced tag team, who haven't tagged together, function more like a well-oiled unit than the experienced tag team of Lane and Billington.
Dare I say that they have an unlikely chemistry.
A
Really.
rapport.
Sure. That's one way of putting it.
It's an impressive win. I didn't see it turning out that way. I guess you were right. Hate to admit it.
I'll put all your pride aside, man. We're looking at the better tag team of this matchup. This grudge match has been won by Sean Leader and Isana, but do you think the grudge is over?
Absolutely not. One thing I was told, Tom Billington was to live to fight another day.
Well, folks, I'm being told that we have Chad Epic over the other side of the arena, who's going to be getting a word with the main State Posse, folks. I'm sure they're none too happy with their loss here tonight at Legacy 10.
I wouldn't be either if I were them.
No, but I would like to happily thank all of you for joining us here.
Oh my God!
Wait a minute!
Crimson Alchemia! What the hell he spit in his face? Vicious neck breaker.
There's no need for this. Come on!
Oh, these two have a long, long history.
That they do, I understand it, but jeez. You gotta bum rush the guy?
Final legacy from our last match, and it's gonna be against Sean Leader.
Did you hear that? Cryptic words from the Barrow of Fear. His last match is going to be against Sean Leader. He wants to drag him down to hell.
I guess 16 years of a feud wasn't quite enough. Crimson Alchemia says, Sean Leader, I am dragging him straight to hell, as he storms off back to the locker room.
While they are victors tonight, one can only assume the hell that awaits Sean Leader when Crimson Alchemy gets his hands on him.
Jeez, you thought these two would have put a pin in it with their epic chain match at Christmas Chaos.
How about the barbed wire ladder match for the television title?
How about it? Jeez.
Well, we're looking for a definitive conclusion to this rivalry, and it's going to happen.
Well, for right now, we're going to take it to Mr. Chad Epic, who's over on the other side of Thayer Arena, folks. He's going to get his word in with the main State Posse.
What happened? How come every time we come to this company this happens? We just get thrown out there with
Main
jokes.
State Posse.
What? What do you
Mr.
want
Epic
right
here.
now?
You just lost to the Monster Max. I mean, it's RWA everywhere.
Mean Team Mac Attack. Why don't you get it right,
No,
buddy?
you didn't even let me finish. Monster Mac and trainee number 1. That's the name of the guys that beat you tonight.
trainee number one. Mac Attack.
Number
It's a
one
lot
trainee,
easier.
trainee hashtag
It doesn't
one.
matter.
It doesn't.
What do you want?
Well, the thing is, you lost tonight, and it seems like every time RWA, you grace the presence of RWA, it just doesn't seem to click.
You're right.
Yeah, thank you for reminding us. You know why? Do you know why?
Please enlighten
That's
us.
because every time we waste our time and travel to this
Drive out
stupid
here
state,
5-6
Rhode Island,
hours every single time.
crap. Every time we come to Rhode Island, every time we come to this company, we go out there ready for hard, tough competition, and then what walks through the curtain? Team Mac Attack. A bunch of other tag teams that can't hang with us. but they all got their little tricks and their little tricks up their sleeve.
Whatever, I got the fans
rabbits in
behind
the
them,
hat. It
fans
doesn't
love
matter. They somehow get the best of us. You know why? Maybe that's because we are real wrestlers and they're a bunch of phonies.
Circus act. Circus
Well,
act.
see, you're saying that they can't hang with you, yet tonight it was them
Don't say it.
who got the victory.
Don't.
It's all tricks, man. It's all smoke
It's
and
tricks.
mirrors.
I
It's
said
all
don't say it.
hoo-ha,
I said
laffy
don't say
daffy
it.
bull crap.
So,
That's because they are a joke. So, the next time we come to RWA, Aggro and DK want nothing but the best competition that RWA has for us.
Can you make that happen? Huh? Are you the guy that we talked to?
Pass along the message, buddy.
well, there you have it. Main State Posse once again still can't get their act together here in RWA, but
Don't say that. You don't know it.
maybe we'll see if they will get the last laugh. For Legacy 10 RWA, let's keep this party rolling.